All right. Hello. This is a UFO 50. This is a collection of 50 wonderful games, and the game we're going to be playing today is Mortal. Mortal is a game where you control a squad of paratroopers who've been trained in the art of ritual sacrifice. It's a great puzzle platformer, and we can start time as soon as I hit new game. So if you'd like me to count you down, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, sorry, I went into this blind. Ritual sacrifice?
Yeah, well, there's 3 sacrifices. There's the ritual of arrow. This kills the man. There's the ritual of bomb. This kills the man. And there's the ritual of stone. This kills the man.
And there's the ritual of getting to $74,000. Thank you, chat, so much. Let's keep going on that a lock among us. We're 682 out of 3,000. Godspeed. Continue.
Right.
Beautiful.
So right off the bat, we start with a shoot jump and an attempt at a spike jump. If you can hit 2 different jump buttons in very quick succession, you can jump at moments you're not supposed to be able to jump, including out of our parachute state and off of spikes.
And just to elaborate, the shoot jump is what exactly, and the spike jump is what exactly?
So when we're drifting off of a parachute, normally we're only supposed to be able to just drop downwards. But if you hit 2 different jump buttons in really quick succession, you can jump upwards instead. And you can also jump off of spikes in the same way.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. And so to explain the category a bit, all life pickups is basically, it's like a 100% category. Gold and cherry are the normal categories for games in UFO 50, but neither of them actually requires you to collect all the pickups in this game. So I decided to propose a category where we do get them all. So we're going to collect every 3 up, every 5 up, and every 10 up.
Okay. And this is also a category, from what I understand, that's a little easier to make marathon safe, correct?
It's very safe. We are going to collect a lot of extra lives, but it doesn't actually matter how many lives we end with. So we can spend lives to get things done in a way that you wouldn't necessarily do in other categories. And that also means we're going to use a couple bits of tech that you wouldn't see in other categories. You'll see that come up later.
Okay. Do we have a quick donation or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. We've got some UFO 50 love in the donations with your UFO 50 donations. Remember, if you'd like to make one, you can apply it to that Amogus level, and we are over $700 to go on that. So chat, we are well on our way to halfway to that 3,000, which is what I challenged us to do by the end of UFO 50. Come on, indie game chat, you got this. We've got $42 from Duffles, who says, donating $42 for my fave, Night Manor. I love a point and click. I love horror vibes, and this game slam dunks it on both. P.S. Play UFO 50, : I agree.
Oh, I'm making a real dog's breakfast at this moment. Anyway, we helped that pig step onto that yellow switch, and that's going to be important later. Just remember that pig. Don't forget that pig, folks. So yeah, the gimmick at this stage is basically switches. They turn blocks on and off. And if a pig walks on a switch, the pig will turn the blocks on and off for you. It can be very helpful.
We got time for more UFO 50 love?
I think so.
Okay, fantastic. We've got $15 from KDK1TT, who says, Warp Tank is still my favorite UFO 50 game. It's so puzzly and so fun, but UFO 50 is just great. Very psyched to see this run. Good luck, Bexy. And we also have a very generous donation getting us to that $74,000 mark. $150 from Snark Dog, who says 74K, baby. Thank you very much for that. And remember, if we get to about half on that incentive, that's almost going to be $75,000. So let's do that by the end of UFO 50 with some more indie game or UFO 50 donations.
So remember that pig from earlier? That's what allows us to get that last pickup. We would be hooped without that pig. We'd be in a real bind. So thanks, pig. And this stage introduces weighted platforms. They go down the more things are on them. Pretty simple. Later on in this stage, you'll get to see a magic trick. And the music in this game is a real banger. And you know, it's been pointed out, it sounds quite a lot like Livin' La Vida Loca.
I am jamming. I will say, the moment that this came on, I was dancing in my seat. You can't see me, but I am. Trust me. I also do have some love for indie games in general. Once again, tell me about your favorites. We've got $25 from Pendle Steven, who says, my favorite indie game? Well, I'm currently playing Ekenfell, and I love it. That is a great shout out. Remember, we want all the indie game love during this indie game block of UFO 50 and Celeste, and later, Hollow Knight. So send in those donations and make sure to make it so that we can unlock that Amogus level for Celeste. 732 out of the 3,000 that we need, and that is our next game. So come on, let's go ahead and do it, chat.
So you may have seen something very strange happen earlier. That was called a stone zip. Basically, if you use stone, well, halfway embedded in a wall, which you can do by chaining arrow into stone, it will send you downwards until it can find an open spot to put you in. And there are a few pickups in the run that we will collect that way. And it's something that you would not do in any other category, because you're like spending 2 lives to get a 3-up, which is just not worth it in any context except this one, where we're all about the pickups and we want each one, no matter what.
If it comes at the cost of a life to get a life, we do it.
Yeah, 2 for 3. That's enough of a deal for me.
2 for 3. That's a deal. That's a steal.
I try to go over, but sometimes it doesn't. There we go. We still got to go over.
Whoa. Did you just phase through those spikes?
So spikes work on like Spelunky rules, where you can walk through them, you just can't fall onto them.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's also how spikes in Celeste work too.
Ooh, Celeste, you're making my brain go, my little host brain, because we are getting closer and closer towards that incentive. 757 out of 3,000. Come on, chat. We need that halfway mark by the end of this run. Got some amazing donations getting us there too. We've got $25 from World, who says, "Good luck, Bexy."
Thanks, World.
Hello, I hope you didn't miss me. I am back for more commentary. Just had a minor hiccup there.
Perfectly all right.
We missed you dearly, Shovda.
I believe it.
So yeah, you see piranhas in this stage. There's only 2 things in this game that are RNG, and that is piranhas and the final boss. Everything else is pretty static and pretty deterministic. But there are spots. There are spots where fish RNG can really ruin your day if you're trying to set a PB.
I do love when we speedrun and there are things like fish RNG. That's what I'm going to say when I'm fishing next time in real life. RNG is just not very good a day.
What is a speedrun without a little bit of RNG in it, right? It makes it more exciting.
There was a secret pickup down there. When I was developing this run, there were a few pickups that took me a little longer to find, and I had set a few times and then realized I was still missing some, and had to reroute or make adjustments, including a very weird one very late in the game, and you'll see why it's weird. So this stage introduces fire, and basically the thing with fire is that if you catch on fire, you're invincible until you die. Which, I mean, I guess you could say that about a lot of things in life. But yeah,
you're invincible for a short while.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, teach a person to fire, they will burn for a minute. Light a man on fire, they will burn for the rest of their lives, right?
I'm making a real goof of myself here. That's all right. We're through it.
You're doing wonderful. Also, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I did want to let the audience know that this is Bexy's first time running on a marathon. Can we get some love for that?
Yeah. And this is my first non-randomizer speedrun of any kind. This is whoop. There we go.
It's so cool to just have your debut be here at Fatale's showing off UFO 50.
Yeah, I'm just absolutely thrilled. And it was this has been a really enjoyable, like, sort of baby's first speedrun. It's actually a very chill run to learn. And I'm not going to make it far enough. That's okay.
I love how you say that as you burn to death.
Yeah. Well, the thing with this category in particular is because we're not worried about our life total, we can just spend more to solve any problem. So, yeah, we may lose time, but it's a marathon. We can have a little mess and it's all right.
As long as we have a little Celeste, because right now we're at 774 out of the 3,000 that we need to unlock the Amogus level. I promise, chat, this is going to be both hilarious and also really, really impressive gameplay if we have unlocked that bonus level. So we want to make sure we see some more UFO 50 donations and indie game donations towards that. Remember to allocate that donation when you donate. You can use that Twitch charity tool and click the GDQ logo when you donate as well to do the same thing.
Now,
Very important not to catch on fire, because if you're on fire, they don't let you in the exit door.
Oh, that is not very nice of them.
Yeah.
That is not very nice. You're on fire. I think you should be allowed.
I do want to say, while I was prepping to do commentary here, I noticed that the music in this game has a riff that sounds like Living La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin.
Yep. Sure
And
does.
I cannot unhear that, and so I listened to a lot of Ricky Martin yesterday and today.
Shoutouts to Ricky.
Fair enough. If chat would like to donate with their favorite lyric from Livin' La Vida Loca, I think that would make my day. Please make me sing it. Maybe one lyric at a time? Question mark?
So this stage introduces these armadillo lizards. They roll around and explode.
Chat is saying they cannot unhear it. Sorry, chat.
If you had to choose, would you rather be an armadillo or a lizard?
She's into new sensations, new kicks by the candlelight. She's got a new addiction for every day and every night.
That's like
awesome.
20 more lyrics than I know.
Whoops.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I need
I've
to see
never
him in
messed up in that
donations.
particular way before.
Said the thing.
All right,
We've
here's
also
the
got
worst room
some
in the game.
donations whenever you are ready for me.
Well, oh gosh. This room is not RNG, but it might as well be. The slightest difference in the way the screen scrolls or the way something explodes will just completely distort what happens, and there is a lot of stuff happening right now.
This is absolutely frightening. Like I cannot imagine having to route this. Honestly.
It goes
I
differently
agree. How are
every
you
time.
dealing with this? This is amazing.
Not as great as I wish I were, but this room has also gone much worse before.
You are doing great considering what is going on. What is harder,
Just need to be
Celeste or this room?
Oh no, they're not going to let me in the door now. See,
Ah,
it's a
well, while
harsh,
they,
harsh policy.
it's a harsh world.
Okay.
Yay!
I think we
That's a lot
might
of
be able
lives.
to fit in a donation there.
Absolutely. We've got $15 from Emily, who says, "Go bestie, go!"
Yay! Thank you, Emily.
We've also got $37 from Non-Binary Code, who says, Buey. I say Buey. Also, trans rights. Less than 3. I agree. Trans rights.
Trans rights.
And trans wrongs. I support both.
True. You can do a trans right by donating towards Unlock Amogus level. We just passed $800 on that. So come on, chat. We're so close to $1,000 on unlocking the Amogus level. I know we can do that by the end of this run, even though we have a very short amount of time. So come on. Now's the time to donate. Favorite UFO 50 game, favorite indie game. Put it all in the comments.
Yeah. So this stage introduces plants. You climb them. They catch on fire very easily, and in a bit, we'll be able to start making plants, and you'll get to see how that works.
Oh, I grew up helping out on a farm. I know how that works.
Did it work like this? You collect some spores, and then you become the plant?
Huh.
One could argue that this is how I grew ginseng, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I know nothing about agriculture, so I'll take your word for it.
Perfect. That's all I ask out of everybody is complete faith.
Believe Shovda. Believe Shovda as much as I believe in y'all, chat. $809 out of 3,000. We need less than 200 to get to that $1,000 mark on the Celeste incentive. And that's our very next run. It's really, really soon. So let's send in those donations, get in some love for Bexy. We've got $70 from Evie Nix, who says, good luck, Bexy. Here's 17 for Campanella. The schmovement on that caffeinated little ship is so good.
I'm going to be honest, what I just saw there, catching the vine halfway up as it was burning, that was pretty impressive, if I do say so myself.
We're just trying to scroll the screen there as well. There's a lot of moments here in this game where we're just trying to scroll the screen far enough to bring our ship forward, which is our spawn point. And so we kind of ignore actually like trying to climb things or solve stuff. We're just kind of moving the ship far enough for our purposes. We trap those guys there so that we can jump over them. And whatever we were supposed to do with that plant down at the bottom, we're not concerned with it. This next stage is going to introduce lasers, although it'll be a bit before we actually see them. But trust me, there are lasers everywhere, and we're just avoiding them.
You know, now that I think about it, there is something like GoldenEye, but most of the time when you see a laser in a video game, you are just avoiding it, aren't you?
Well, we're about to use one of the lasers to our advantage.
Okay.
So you can see they're very camouflaged, but if they see you or an enemy, they will just fire, and there is no dodging or surviving it.
What I'm gathering from this run so far is that it is very difficult and unforgiving, and you're doing a very good job of being fast and staying alive. Speaking of staying alive and other songs like that, we've got $5 from Chase, who says, shoutouts to the Shrek 2 soundtrack featuring Livin' La Vida Loca. Thank you.
The sentence I just heard today. All right.
Donate with more sentences for me to read, no matter how regrettable.
Satan reads your sentences only at Flame Fatales.
Only at Flame Fatales, and all of the donations go towards Malala Fund as well. A fantastic and incredible cause. Remember, chat, we really do not have very much time on this Celeste incentive, and we need to get to that 1,000 by the end of UFO 50. We have less than $200 to go on that. Oh, and it's moving as I speak, $839 out of 3,000. So come on, chat. Let's go ahead and donate for this UFO 50 run to Celeste. Unlock the Amogus level.
So let's see if I can get the double spike jump. Oh, only one. It's really hyped to be able to pull off both. And this is yet another situation where we don't care about actually climbing up. Oh, we're just trying to scroll the screen far enough to do our shoot jump. we made it through the laser level without getting hit by any lasers.
That's all you can ask for.
What's the ideal?
What more to life is there than making Satan read regrettable sentences and dodging lasers on a 2D plane?
This is a peak.
So this is the final stage. No more Ricky Martin, sadly. Our plane is also gone. Instead, we have these checkpoint doors. So now when we die, we're going to be taken back to the last checkpoint door we touched.
Final level chat, you heard it. Donate now. We've got $30 from Hisaris, who says, a great UFO 50 game, number 30, Rock On Island. Thank you.
So there was a 3-up hidden in that block. And if you rub against the side of the block with pure intentions in your heart, you can have the pickup without breaking the block.
I don't think I can ever run this game then.
Me neither.
Oh,
I don't know what that looks like.
Okay, I don't know what's happening here, so I'm just gonna deal with that thing that way.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you may notice we also get extra lives from killing enemies, but we're not counting those. There is something called life maxing, and that is something different from what we're doing here. Life maxing is when you are just trying to get the absolute maximum possible lives out of each level, factoring in enemy kills and trying to conserve how few lives you spend. But it's very it's much more intense, and it's kind of pass adjacent. So it's not a marathon kind of thing to do that. We're just being much more chill and just focusing on the pickups today. All right. What the? Okay. I was trying to set some fire blocks on fire, but I didn't hear the sound of them burning, so I'm not sure if I burnt them or not. Okay. Might have to say the thing. Yeah, that's never happened before.
Oh, the thing.
All right, spike jump. Yeah, I've never had it happen where I shoot that fire arrow and don't get that hit confirm where the blocks start burning. I had to scroll them onto the screen to hit them for some reason. We're going to come back for that 5-up. Don't worry. We're just going to run an errand over here first after touching the checkpoint.
Hey, it scared me a little bit.
No, it's all right. It just makes more sense to do it after the checkpoint. Otherwise, we'd have more work to do getting it.
Chad also has just a little bit more work to do to get us to that 1,000 on the 3,000 that we need for that Celeste incentive for our very next run. We have only about 160 to go to get to that 1,000 mark by the end of this UFO 50 run, and only maybe 2 more minutes. So chat, let's get donating right now. We've got $25 from I Am Gibson, who says, been obsessed with Mooncat since I played it when they were showing it off at PAX years ago. And of course, the rest of the games rock as well. :3.
Mooncat is wonderfully weird. Yeah, every game in this collection is just full of creativity and surprises. When I first started playing this game, it was great to just open up each one and try and guess what genre it was going to be, and getting surprised every time. And it's just it's a great collection, and I would encourage everyone to check it out. And we are coming up on the end of the last level here. Am I fast enough? Yes, barely. Oh, that was close.
All right, final UFO 50 donations.
Yep. We're about to face the final boss. And as I mentioned, final boss is one of the 2 things other than piranhas that has RNG to it. These heads can spit a lot of different types of things at us. We want them to spit fire, but they're not being very helpful. So we have to go make our own. Oh, nope, never mind. Haha. And boss is dead. 1 shot.
Oh, wow. GG.
Yeah. If we did not get fire, we would have had to climb up and light those torches, which I had started to do. Time is coming up, by the way. When the screen goes black, that'll be time. Time.
GG.
GG.
All right. Final life count 139. Yeah, so you need 75 lives to get Cherry. We got 139. We blew past that requirement. But yeah, thank you so much for having me as part of this marathon. It was really exciting, and it's been I've really enjoyed volunteering. I've enjoyed running. This has been a great community, and I'm looking forward to the to the rest of the week now that I can really kick back and just enjoy things.
That was an absolutely wonderful run. Where can the people find you if they'd like to see more?
Honestly, I don't really stream a lot. You can probably find me hanging out the Flame Fatales Discord if if you're inclined to join. And by the way, this is Gravy. Hello, Gravy. But yeah, that was Mortal, and there's a lot more in the description. So I would encourage you to check out this game if you haven't before. And